Let's talk about other Champions League matches for today. Now, the first game here is Galatasaray versus Liverpool. Please, don't forget to like, follow, and share. This is how you can support this page. Now, we've already seen Galatasaray against Liverpool in the group stage, where Galatasaray won the game 1-0. But then, coming to this knockout stage is a different football altogether. This is a stage where the team knows that this is the only chance you have. You have to come out on top against the team you're playing against for you to qualify to the next stage. And we all know that when it comes to the Champions League, Liverpool are more experienced compared to Galatasaray. But then, this Galatasaray team, they are another team that you might be looking them very small, but they can just come and shock you. That is how they play football. Now, for Galatasaray, on the other hand, I feel that their defense is the major problem. Their defense have not been good. Imagine conceding 3 goals against a 10-man Juventus. This will tell you how poor the defense is. So I expect Liverpool, to capitalize on that. Anyway, let's see how the game will play out to be. But then I just believe that this will be a very, very tough game because when it comes to physicality, Galatasaray are very physical. And Victor Osimhen, I see my Nigerian brother destroying that Liverpool defense, disturbing them. I know that he will cause a lot of problem in the Liverpool defense. But then, let's see how the game will play out to be. For Galatasaray, if you must have the upper hand, you have to win Liverpool in this first leg. Then coming to the second leg, you know what to do at Anfield. You all know that Anfield is a very sacred ground for you to come and play football. It is very, very difficult for you to just come there and win game. Now, another game again we'll be looking at is Atlanta versus Bayern Munich. This is another interesting game where we know that Bayern Munich normally I expect Bayern Munich to win this game even if they are away. I expect them to score at least 2 goals or 3 goals margin coming to this first leg away from home. But then this is the Champions League. Any team that get to this stage is a very, very stubborn team. So I expect Atlanta to make the game interesting. Let's see what 90 minutes will bring out. Then lastly, Atletico Madrid versus Tottenham. These two people, I don't even know what to expect. In fact, I don't know the version of Atletico Madrid and I don't know the version of Tottenham that will be playing this particular game. But then this is the Champions League and we all know that when it comes to this Champions League so far, Tottenham have been doing very, very well. Imagine them qualifying in the top 8 in the Champions League. Now, the La Liga team currently, English team have been beating them. But then, let's see how this particular game will play out to be. Atletico Madrid are at home. So I believe that Atletico Madrid at home, they should do something. They should make it very, very difficult for Tottenham. But this particular game, I can't even predict who will win. Anyway, let's see what 90 minutes will tell. It is what it is.